You're listening to The Brian and Sherri Show with Brian Shepherd and Sherri Johnson. Brought to you weekly on Spreaker, Facebook, YouTube, and on the Brian and Sherri Show app. Visit briansherrishow.com for more. Now here's Brian and Sherri.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. Brian here, and of course, I am joined with my co-host, Sherri Johnson.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the show tonight. It's good. Brian, what is wrong with my voice? I sound so weird.
I don't know. But we're just going to keep going.
I sound like I'm going through, changes or something.
Oh, well, what are we going to do, right?
Are you doing this?
No! I have no control over this. It's on your end. It ain't mine. But anyways, welcome, everyone. It is Friday, TGIF. We've made it to the weekend. So, and of course, it's our last show until Tuesday. So, now everyone's got to wait until Tuesday for another show. So, boo. Yeah, I know, whatever. So, in case everyone's wondering, we are live on Facebook by going to our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Brian.Sherri-Show. And of course, if you are using our app in the Apple iTunes store, you can also listen to our show live there, which is pretty cool. So yeah, very interesting.
Very. Well, it's kind of cool that today is also Hooray for Kids Day.
Hooray for Kids Day.
So for kids out there, hooray, hooray.
Hooray! Okay.
And it's also one of my favorite days for the fact that it is National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. I love National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. Favorite cookies in the world.
I had cookies today.
It's also National White Wine Day for any of you who like white wine. Today's the day. Have a little bit with your dinner if you haven't had it yet, or have some for a nightcap. Mm-hmm. It's getting to be that time of the day. Mm-hmm. It's also Single Working Women's Day for all you single women out there working. Today is a day to celebrate you. Yeah, there's actually a day for that. So celebrate the Single Working Women's Day. And it's very important today as well, just so y'all know, it's U.S. Coast Guard Day. That's right, for those Coast Guards who, give a big salute to them. They're out there working their butts off in the ocean for you. And today is Pie Day if you like pie. Yeah, that's right. Have yourself a nice little bit of pie.
I will later.
A little slice.
I'm going to have some pumpkin pie later.
You will. Ooh, pumpkin pie, there you go. And for those of you who have worked a long, hard day and it's Friday, today is actually International Beer Day. So if you like beer, time to kick back, have yourself a nice cold beer today. Enjoy. And those are national days for today, August 4th, 2017.
Fantastic.
That's right, Brian. So, Brian, why don't you explain to everyone a little bit about our challenge that's going on once again? We have a listener who's interested in learning more about that.
What challenge would that be? Because technically we have two challenges.
The author challenge.
Oh, the author challenge. Okay. So we had an author challenge for the month of, I think it was May? May was Correct. Our first one. We gave authors a challenge to write a short story up to 15,000 words, depicting Sherri and I as the main characters in anything. It really didn't matter what the genre was of the story. We had success. We had 3 stories. They were all published. They're all on Amazon. There's one big anthology book, and then we also have our digital versions, which people can purchase. So then we decided to come up with another author challenge, Take 2, as we're calling it. So, and what that is we kicked it off July 1st, and it runs until November 1st. So authors and people who want to write for the first time, I think this would be a good tool to use to get your work out there until November 1st. So, again, Sherri and I, main characters in any genre, as long as there's a little bit of science fiction in it. That was the only stipulation. And this time they can't go any lower than 15,000 words. So, that is the challenge. So it can be romance, mystery, a western, science fiction, detective, whatever. I don't care what it is, as long as there's just a tad bit of science fiction in there. So, yeah. Yep. So that's the challenge.
Very good.
Yes.
Now, do they have to sign up anywhere to become part of an author for the challenge?
Technically, on our website at briansherrishow.com, under events, it will spell out all the guideline rules, whatever, that I pretty much just said. And then there's a little submission form that you can just put your name and whatever else and click submit. That way we kind of can keep track of who's participating in this challenge. So, yeah. They can if they really want to, but it would be easier that way.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Very cool. Now, do you want to be notified when they finish writing, even if it's before the deadline, or do you want to know up to the deadline?
Say that again. What's the question?
Do you want to be notified that they finished the book before the deadline?
It would be.
Or do you want to know at the deadline?
They pretty much have until the deadline. I don't need to know ahead of time.
Okay, so you want to wait to receive any submissions till the deadline?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
If they finished it, that's another story. They can always let us know that they finished it.
Right.
But I just don't want to read anything until, we're in that process where we're, uploading the book and whatever. The other cool thing is that the people who write for the author challenge will also be interviewed on the show. So telling us why they wrote the book, what inspired them to write the book, and all so on and so forth. So it'd be pretty cool.
Now, do you plan on making a anthology out of those stories as well?
If there's enough submissions, yes. It will be in the Fantastic Stories Volume 2.
Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And that will be sold on Amazon as well?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Very cool. Thank you so much for repeating that.
Yeah.
And also, I just want to mention again, I was told to mention, to join us for Pittsfield's first annual Big Boys Tricked Out Truck Show. It's pretty interesting, Brian, because anyone can submit their vehicle. Kit trucks, SUVs, diesel, Jeeps, tractor trailers. And there's going to be a truck parade, which we heard about. This is going to be at 50 Center Street in Pittsfield, Massachusetts on Saturday, August 12th. That's Saturday, August 12th at 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. So almost all day long. And you have to reserve a spot if you want to put your vehicle into it. And you can find out any more information by calling 413-347-0236. And every entry goes towards our Thanksgiving fundraiser. Now, what they're going to do, I asked about this because I really didn't understand yesterday what the Thanksgiving fundraiser was. But even if you want to donate, you can call that number and donate to this. It's for people who don't have a lot of money, can afford Thanksgiving. So people who are in the shelters. This is to give people in the shelters a Thanksgiving dinner. Okay, and it's sponsored by the Backyard Barbecue and by Haddad Dealerships. So if you want to find out more information, like I said, or donate, you can call 413-347-0236. It's a really great thing to do. And it's going to be really a lot of fun to attend, too. I'm going to this. Yeah. So I'll let you guys know all about it after that. It's going to be August 12th.
I will probably see you there.
Oh, great. That'll be awesome.
Yeah, because it's a Saturday.
I'd love to have us down there. Yep. I was told that we could be down there as participant, stand in for people to meet and greet us, so that would be fun.
I mean, I'm not going to enter in my car.
Brian just lost something.
Well.
Did you just lose your jelly bean?
I did.
Yes, Dan, I sound odd tonight. We don't know what's going on. It sounds like my mic. I sound low. I sound like a really low voice tonight, and Brian's trying not to laugh. We've been laughing a few minutes before the show trying to get my sound figured out, but for some reason, we can't get my audio fixed, so it is not me. My voice does not sound like this, but yeah, I sound odd. It's very low. I sound like I'm turning into a man. Question is it better? That's what I want to know. Brian, you can't laugh because you're going to get me laughing. I can't hear myself, so I know I sound odd, though. Oh, no. Did you possess Dan? You still been possessed. The story is coming true. Oh, no. Is this part of the story? I get possessed? Ooh. Yeah, it's not me. I really don't sound like this. It's funny, though, huh? So while Brian is eating his jelly beans, I'm just going to go on and tell you guys that, yes, the Eleanor Sonsini Animal Shelter, one of our segments we're going to have in our show. We're going to keep everyone updated. We've been asked to do so. So, of course, we're going to reach out to our local animal shelter. If you guys have one in your neck of the woods, please let us know. We'll be sure to mention it and see what we can do to help out. But, of course, we're going to help ours out. We have already donated 10 bags of dog food. It was great and wonderful and fun. And so, anyways, if you want to check out our animal shelter, if you love animals but can't have one, maybe donate or even just go down and spend a little bit of time because these animals need some human interaction. You can go down there and learn all about it. Go to their website at sonsinianimalshelter.org. You can look up and see that Clarice, the dog, female hound mix, 5 years, 8 months old, is still there. She's still there, Brian. It's so sad. She's been there for quite a while now. They're hoping to get her an owner. Poor Clarice. She's so cute, too. Give them a call if you want some more information as well. 413-448-9800, and that they are closed on Monday. Tuesday through Friday, 12 to 6, and Saturday and Sunday, which is great. You have the day off, 12 to 5. And any donations you're looking to donate to this wonderful shelter. I can just imagine what my voice sounds like, Brian, because you're laughing again. We'll find a way of picking it up and having it delivered if you have no way of doing so.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay, I'm done talking. You gotta stop eating, because... Oh my gosh. Even my laughing sounds low, huh?
Oh my god.
What's up with this?
Oh, these taste so good. Okay. Are you sure that thing is plugged in all the way?
I'm gonna unplug it and plug it back in though. Let's see. Let's see what's about. Is that better?
The hell happened?
Can you hear me?
You're back to normal!
Yay!
Damn.
Oh my god! Woohoo! They can stop laughing at me. So I'm back to normal? Yay! Oh, good. Oh, God, that was horrible.
Damn. Now I ain't got nothing to laugh at.
Dan, this is a major part of his story. I won't spoil anything, so you can just guess at the details. Ooh, Dan, I can't wait. The spirit of Azalea has been removed.
Dan is almost finished with this book, by the way.
Huh?
This book is almost done.
Are you serious? Well, I know he writes like all the time. Dan, I wanted to ask you, when you're writing and you're putting up all your posts, you finish so many words a night, is that on the book that you're writing for us, or is that a different book?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he's finished it already.
What happened?
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Well, you might as well start The Winter Wizard Part 3.
It's awesome.
Might as well make it a
Wow.
trilogy.
60,000 plus words. Wow. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. I can't wait. Wow. I've been watching all his postings and seeing how many words he writes a night, and he's really, really gets to town on that. Brian, let's talk about you. How has your writing been going?
I'm still at 575 words.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't
So you
written
haven't
anything.
wrote any more?
Nope. I have until November 1st. So, and I have been...
You're going to wait till, like, the weekend before.
Probably. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about, like, oh man, I could get in, a couple more paragraphs today, or I didn't do anything the past 2 days. Yesterday or today, I didn't do nothing but lounge around. I haven't done anything. I could have been writing.
But you know what? You needed the break, though. You've been working so hard and been doing so much driving and getting up so early. You really needed to relax, because I could hear it in your voice when I spoke to you, and you can see it in your face when you get tired, and you really needed just a break, so. And you need jelly beans. You need to relax with a handful of jelly beans.
Yeah, they're almost gone. It's only a small little bag. Jelly belly flops. These aren't available very often, but when they are, Jelly Belly fans love to snap them up. Our famous Jelly Belly. These special beans taste great, but don't quite meet all of our demanding standards for size, color, shape, and flavor. So then they bag them up and sell them anyways to make money. Because before they used to throw them out.
They're the rejected jelly beans. They still sell them?
Mm-hmm. They're still jelly beans.
Wow.
Oh, that was coffee.
Right. They're just not up to par. But that's, wow. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah.
So which do you like better?
Oh,
you like...
I'm sorry. What?
Do you like the Peeps over jelly beans? Like, which do you like better?
Jelly beans I can get at any point in time. You have to wait for a goddamn holiday to get Peeps.
True.
So, yeah. But I won't be eating any more Peeps, I don't think. So, I'm done with Peeps.
Yeah.
I don't want any more.
You gave them up?
I did. I gave them up.
Till Christmas, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yep.
Ah.
I did.
Interesting.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Halloween peeps are just around the corner, Dan says.
They are.
I'm sure by then he'll get the Halloween ones.
Halloween ones should probably be coming out in September, so we'll be looking for those ones. Normally they're ghosts or pumpkins, I think, or something like that. I don't know, bats or I don't know what, but anyways. So yeah. Tuesdays on Tuesday when I did the show on Tuesday, we had a request if we had any plans for our Halloween show. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to really answer the question because you were busy and not here. So.
Well, it wasn't that. My internet box actually fried up on me. We had to get the guy to come out and give me a new internet box. So I apologize to everyone for not being here on Tuesday.
Oh my goodness.
It was horrible. I didn't have internet for like 3 days.
Yeah.
I had its breakdown, I guess. So, 3 days without internet. It was like being in prison, Brian. I couldn't get in touch with you. And I had smashed my phone on vacation. I had it in my back pocket. And I leaned over in a corner of the counter. And I smashed right where the camera was. And it went through my phone and ruined my motherboard. So I didn't have phone or internet. I felt like I was like on top of a mountain, like with nothing. I was hoping you were going to swing by at some point so I could tell you. And
No. Normally I don't have to worry about that.
It was horrible.
I
know. So everyone, I apologize for Tuesday. Yeah.
Sorry.
Usually I can let Brian know ahead of time what's going on. But
yeah,
I was stuck.
Yeah. And then I get a message like an hour after the show was already done. I'm on.
Yeah, that's finally when everything like kicked over. So
I got the message the next day. I'm like, little late there, Sherry.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I wanted to be on so bad too because I was gonna tell you. I saw a few movies this past weekend. It was really fun. I saw Spider-Man: Homecoming. You know, I like.
Yeah.
What's that?
Fantastic.
Did you see that?
I have not.
Yeah. That and we saw Wonder Woman, so we got to see both. Well, I'd seen Wonder Woman before, but we decided to go see it again because Jamie hadn't seen it. So, yeah. So that was interesting.
So This was all for your anniversary and your birthday, right?
Yeah, birthdays too. Yeah, yeah. We just did driving around and went in and out of a few places. Had some fun. Ate at some new places. We did a lot of eating over the weekend because if you remember, we had like a day of rain. It wasn't, so you couldn't do too much, you know.
No. Yeah.
But,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it was fun. It was nice, relaxing, but.
So yeah, so the question is that if we were thinking of anything for October. That was the question from a viewer. So I'm like,
I know we've talked about it, but I know that last year we did have a good turnout, but it wasn't the best. You know, we really wanted more people involved, considering we had rented a hall and gone through all that trouble. And the people who did attend, we had a blast. We had a lot of fun. We really wish we could have shared that fun with a lot more people. So I know, Brian, we're talking about how we did good when there was a haunted house. That was a really interesting show and that was fun and all. But we haven't really gone into too much discussion about having a Halloween party again. Is this something you want to do?
What?
Is have another Halloween party, or I don't know. I know. Yeah.
Probably
no.
not.
Right?
I spent way too much money on that party. Woo, way too much money. No, something different. Something different. Like, I don't know. We have to find like a haunted house or something. We need to see if Ron...
Yeah.
I mean, of course, Ron's not watching tonight of all nights, but he needs to do another haunted house. That's what he needs to do.
I believe he plans on it because he had such a good turnout that last time.
I feel as if, though, it will be better if it's someone we know versus going to just a random haunted house. We don't know what to expect. Like, we didn't really know what to expect, but it's someone we knew, so it couldn't have been that elaborate, to really scare you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Even though it was a little
scared.
freaky.
I don't like haunted houses.
Even though it was a little freaky.
It was freaky, wasn't it? We knew these people, let me tell you. And Ron did such a fabulous job. It was scary.
I'm going to have to find that show and post it on Facebook so people can actually listen to it. Because it was a good show. It really was. We were interviewing, like I was telling them Tuesday, we were interviewing people as they were getting ready to go in. When they came out, when we actually went through our tour. So anyways.
Yeah, it was funny for the fact that I love getting expressions from people after they've been scared out of their wits. And that's what happened, you guys. And the people we're interviewing, they were so shooken up. They almost couldn't answer my questions. It was funny.
Yeah.
But Ron gets an A++ for a great job on their haunted house. That was great.
They put a lot of thought and effort into that. Yes, it was very good. So, yeah.
The only thing I didn't realize is that after the haunted house, I guess they were expecting everyone to kind of stick around because they had a whole buffet of food there as well. Did you know that?
I did.
I didn't know that until afterwards.
Well, afterwards I found out, but
everyone left. Look at all the food. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't have time to do that. It was late already, and I wasn't. Oh shit. There it is. I just wasn't expecting to stick around, so I apologize. Right. I would have. I mean, I didn't really know all those other people that were, sticking around, so I'm just like, no thanks.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah. So, we need to find something to do. I've already explained to them, and we did talk about it last night, that we are planning the trip to the Yankee Candle in Deerfield, which is the flagship store. We'll do a show from there, so hopefully by then people utilize the app on the iTunes store, so that way you can actually listen to the show live, only because there will be no video. We'll do a video, but a pre-recorded video, and then upload it after. Of, like a little tour of what's going on and all the different candles and everything else. I think that would be a lot better. But a live show I can actually do on the phone. I don't have to, do the video. So it'll work out better. So that's coming up in September. No. Yes. No. Yes. Because the other thing is the big E. The Big E is coming up, and I'm thinking of doing some sort of giveaway when it comes to the Big E. I might be giving some tickets away to the Big E.
Nice. Very nice. That would be really awesome if we could do that, because the Big E is awesome.
Yes. Only because tickets are limited. You can only get them in certain places, and once they run out, they run out. And then you have to go and you have to get gate prices. So we actually get a discount around town. So I might... now my voice wants to change. We might, give away some tickets. So, either people can plan on
Right.
meeting us there and spending the day with Brian and Sherri, or go on, with their own family and do whatever. So yeah.
Right. And the cool thing about the Big E, that's the Eastern States Exposition up here in New England. And it's one of the largest and most exciting ones. Thousands and thousands of people go. And it starts September 15th through October 1st. So if we can do that, they definitely have enough time to plan out a schedule and go to this.
Oh, yeah.
There's eating, there's just exhibits to look at, so much food to taste, things you've never seen before, things from all over the world. It's just amazing. They have races, they have animals, they have famous people come and singers, actors, actresses, the concerts. It's just so much fun. So much fun.
Yeah. I can't wait to go.
So that would be really cool if we could do that.
Yeah.
Definitely. And it's getting bigger and better, Brian. Every year I've gone to the Big E, it seems like they're adding more and more. Like, they're almost going to run out of space sooner or later, because they are jam-packed with vendors and just people and things. So.
Oh, yeah. It's true. It's crazy.
So, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we can get tickets, that would be so much fun for our listeners.
Yeah. Most definitely. So, I think it would be fun. I really do. I love going to the Big E. I go every year. So, yeah. It's going to be great. So, and of course, we always do something for Christmas. So.
That's right. Yep. And we're also looking for toys for Christmas, guys. If there's anyone out there who can donate a toy to a child who's in need of toys, which all children are, let's not forget that. And Christmas is a time, for kids to really get into the spirit of things and have a wonderful Christmas. So we're working alongside with the kids' place here in Pittsfield, which I've spoken to, and we'll be able to get some toys. We'll be able to donate them in honor of our show and you wonderful listeners. So we're reaching out to you all, see if anyone can donate a toy for Christmas. Doesn't have to be anything expensive either. Our kids don't look at toys as, money, at least not little kids. And, these kids, all they want is something for Christmas. So let's keep that in mind.
Okay.
Also, Brian, today being August 4th, having some fun. You guys, I want to throw in here a little bit of our show. It's called the horoscope for today, which is kind of interesting. Sometimes it's neat to listen to it at the beginning of the day, but at the end of the day, let's see if it relates to any of you. Okay? Mm-hmm. It's really short. It's called Possible Change in Direction Might Arise Today. You can meet someone new or run into someone you haven't seen in a while who offers you a chance to change careers. Ooh. Or it could become clear that you need to pursue your art or hobby full time. Whichever it is, Pisces, this is a great day to pursue it, even if you have doubts. Your past accomplishments afford you an advantage. Does that relate to you at all today?
Partly, because we went out to a couple of places today, and I kept running into people that I really didn't care to see. It just happened.
Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh my God. So, yeah, twice. It happened twice. I'm just like, oh my God. I haven't seen these people in quite a while, as a matter of fact. So, I'm just like, I'm stuck talking to them, and I don't want to talk to them. It's just like, oh man, go away, will you? Yeah.
Oh, twice in one day. That's crazy.
Yeah.
How about to pursue a hobby or
something
art
full time? No. No, that didn't happen to me today.
Okay, so I'll leave. I see.
Yeah, no.
Interesting. I'm sorry.
It was all right.
I'd have to say for me, I've actually been thinking about going back to school. But that's been for like the whole week. I've been thinking of that, not just today. But I'm scared, Brian. I haven't been in school, God, since 93. So it's been quite a while for me. Oh, I'm sorry. No, 94, 95. I went to college a few times, but, you know, going back like full time and doing like something. I'm kind of scared. I haven't been in school in a while. It's kind of like nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Scary to think about because I really don't know what I want to do. I want to do something different.
Yeah.
So, my daughter is all signed up for college. She's going back to school. I think that's what it is. You know, she's kind of influencing the whole idea. So, she's a college student now.
Yeah.
So
that's good.
Also, talking about school and all that. Yeah, and talking about school and all that fun stuff. You guys, I don't know if you noticed, but if you look at school, it's starting just around the corner here. And kids are like, oh, what are the new styles? Well, it seems to me like it's kind of going backwards, like back to the 80s a little bit. The fact that pants are becoming really creative again. It's kind of like the skinny jean look, but the pants are either covered in like galaxy print, stripes, or plaid. You know, with the, that's the style coming back. All I can think of is Beetlejuice. Remember the outfit he had on with the black and white stripes? Yeah, that's kind of what's coming back with Converse sneaker.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. And like the plaid pants are like skinny jeans, but they have pockets all over them. Pockets are really big this year, so kids want to be wearing a lot of pockets on skinny jeans. I think that's kind of weird, but that's the style. And shirts, the shirts are all t-shirts with like the whole shirt being in a certain kind of print. It's a new type of style, I guess. You know how we used to have the band shirts when we were younger? Well, like that, but the whole shirt has the print all over it. The t-shirts.
Okay.
And one of them that they show here is Harry Potter. It shows all the Harry Potter books as a print all over the shirt. So that gives you an idea, along with these stylish printed skinny jeans. So I guess it's a lot of prints coming back in the fashion this year. What do you think of that? Should be one of those would you, Brian, questions. Would Brian wear black and white striped skinny jeans?
Nope.
The t-shirt covered in stars. Huh?
No.
No.
No. Absolutely. No, absolutely not.
So all these clothes are being followed after bands and pop culture is what they're calling it. Pop culture fashion this year. Yep.
It's weird. Yeah, no thanks.
I wish they'd come out with something new. Like, I don't know. Remember when we had to wear those, like, bell-bottom jeans? Or wide leg, that was kind of the style. No. Well, for me, maybe not for you. I forget, there's a huge age difference between us here. You're lucky you didn't have to go through that phase.
There's not that big of an age difference. How old are you now?
I'm 29.
See? There's not a big age difference. I'm 25. I mean, come on.
That's it.
Oh my god. And speaking of clothes, thank you, Dan. I tried to wrap my head around this today because I was there and I was talking to the person that I really didn't feel like talking to, and it's like, oh God, I saw the person standing there and I'm like, oh no, they're going to be waiting in the same line as me. Okay, so fine. So we got talking or whatever. So, and in between, I just kept looking at the other people that were already at the counter. I just don't understand how people can go out in public dirty.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? For instance, it was a guy who was wearing a wife beater that was literally stained. It was just like it hadn't been washed.
White one?
Yeah. It just was not washed or anything. It was just dirty. And like he was wearing like jeans that used to be pants. So they were cut. We've all done that. Trust me. We've all done the little cut off. We used to cut jeans because we ran out of shorts. But he was wearing those and like they were all like dangling and they were like dirty. But yet we thought we were hip and... he was just so dirty. It was disgusting. Like, how can you go out in public like that?
Right. Oh, that's just nasty.
Ugh.
Yeah. Well, in public, you mean just coming into your little convenience store, or did you see him out?
Out. Like, out. Like, I walked in somewhere where he was. Like, he was out in public in a store.
Oh,
like I just don't understand.
Yeah. Well, I know, like when I've worked before and gotten, working out in the yard and stuff. Sometimes I ran to a store just to get something, but I can't imagine like just going out and like shopping like dirty like that. It's just disgusting.
Heather, I don't care if they're poor. There's just still no excuse. No excuse. And this is GameStop I'm talking about. We were in GameStop. So, I mean, the guy was returning, like, a stack full of Xbox games, and either to get one game that was, like, worth $60 or something, and, like, obviously you have no money or whatever, because... and this is what gets me. So, he returned... traded in all these games, and I guess it came to a certain amount for him to get a brand new game, which was $59.99 or whatever. Because I'm at the next register over, so I can hear everything. So I just kept looking at him because I'm just like, oh my God, I just want to rip that shirt off of him and like wash it or something because it just was really bothering me. It was just gross. It was gross, So if he added the protection plan, it would be he says, okay, your balance is now 57 cents. 57 cents. And he goes, oh, I ain't got 57 cents. Okay, you know damn well you got 57 cents somewhere. So he was like, oh, take the protection plan off. It was awful. It was just an awful. So... and there are places that you can go and get clothes or whatever. So, I mean, he was sporting a big ass iPhone and, he had probably fake or real. I don't know. He had that diamond stud in his ear and everything. Ooh, we thought we were the hot shit. But the problem was, is you could tell he had that gut, that beer belly. Oh, it was awful.
Oh my God. The muffin top?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't muffin top. It was the beer gut. That's what he had. So
spare tire.
He should not have been wearing no wife beater.
Oh boy.
No.
Oh boy.
You needed a sweater or a turtleneck or something. So yeah, shouldn't be wearing it. Oh. It was just, I don't know. But anyways.
Dan says he lives in East Tennessee. The stuff I've seen people wear into places where I work would make you bleed out the eyes. Oh, that's gross. And Heather says, say, excuse me, sir, but you're nasty looking. Go take a shower and a trip to the Christian Center. Their clothes are free.
In the upstairs boutique.
What's that?
It's called the boutique.
Boutique.
The upstairs boutique. The only thing I've come across where I work, because I do come across, a lot of customers per day, is the
right.
ladies that choose not to wear a bra.
Oh, okay. All right. Lights are showing. Turned on. Yeah. Oh.
So I don't know if they feel as if though they're.
This gets really interesting, people.
I don't know if they feel as if though they're exempt from having.
What's that? I lost you.
Yeah, I'm losing you. But I don't know. I mean, if they think they're exempt from having to conceal and hold up their tatas. I just don't understand it. I really don't.
Maybe just giving them a day off, Brian.
Yeah, but they're flopping. Maybe they want to be noticed. I don't know. I don't know. So it's gross to me. It really is. It's gross. So. But yeah. That's the only.
Heather says, I can't stand seeing flying flappy boobies.
It's true.
Funny. It's true.
It's true, yeah. I don't understand what's going through people's minds unless it's because they only own one and it's in the wash. I don't know. And I do have to say, because bras are not cheap, by the way. I mean, they're really not.
I gotta read Dan's, because I'm gonna read these because we're on the radio, so people can't see it. But Dan wrote, I see women who are huge, tan top, and their boobs are so incredibly fat and unrestrained by any sort of that they carry them, one under each arm. And it's like they're trying to shoplift watermelons while screaming at their nasty children running around Walmart. Oh my gosh, how many of us have actually seen that? I have seen that. I have seen that. That is so funny. True. True. I don't think these people who go out there are right upstairs. They have no respect for themselves either, or the people around them, of course. But
I think it's all, we're comfortable in what we no, we're all comfortable in what we wear. We feel comfortable. We're leaving our house, we put something on. Like I'm comfortable in what I'm wearing. So probably to them, they feel comfortable. They look okay, but in reality, everyone in the store is staring at them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Heather says, how about the back boobs? Yeah, I agree, Heather. There should be some sort of bra that really conceals the back boobs as well as the front. That's funny. Dan wrote, Jeff Foxworthy defines rednecks as people who have a glorious abandon of sophistication. That's true. That's true.
Oh. We'll see. I don't know. Oh my goodness. It's 10 o'clock.
I don't know if you go. Oh, it is. I didn't even realize it. We got carried away with this, but it's fun. Thanks for the comment, guys.
So now you're going to have to wait.
So, Brian, 10 o'clock.
Oh, yes. So now everyone's going to have to wait until Tuesday for our next show. And, yeah. So, now that it's 10 o'clock, for more information about our show, you can always head to our website, which is briansherrishow.com. We're also on Facebook, facebook.com/brian.sherrishow. And we're on Spreaker. I don't even know the link to our Spreaker page. Hold on one second. And I will give it to you. Actually, I'm going to post it right now, as a matter of fact. Post to Facebook. Whatever. These things never work the way you want them to. There it is. We always post our shows automatically on our Facebook page, so make sure you go and check it out. Don't forget, you can always download the Brian and Sherri Show official Apple app. Is that what they call it? Apple app? Or is it iPhone app? Whatever. iTunes app. In the iTunes store by just searching Brian Sherri Show. Our app will come right up. What else? That's about it. So, like our friends, become friends with us. Like our friends, like our videos, become friends with us, and follow us on Facebook. Yes, what? What?
Do you have to say sponsor too? Do we have a sponsor tonight?
Gotta ruin everything, don't you,
Sherri? So make sure we get it in there.
I just bit my lip. Ow. Tonight's show is brought to you by Lumo Lift. Lumo Lift is a small wearable posture coach that buzzes when you slouch, helping you sit straighter, stand taller, and look better. Lumo Lift is great for people who spend the majority of their day sitting or care about improving their body language. It's also great for people looking to reduce back pain. Oh my goodness, back pain. I got back pain just sitting here. Hundreds of thousands of people have used Lumo Lift to improve their posture, and Lumo Lift has over 1,000 5-star reviews on Amazon. Lumo Lift has been featured on The Dr. Oz Show, CNN, and CBS. For more information, visit lumolift.com. Lumo lift.com. Thank you, Lumo Lift. That is our sponsor. Any last words, Sherri?
Awesome. And just thank you all for listening tonight and participating. Thank you so much. And you all have a great weekend. We'll talk to you on Tuesday. So be sure to look out for us on Tuesday. Don't forget.
Yay! I can't wait. All right, everyone. Have a fantastic night. Oops.